For fried rice, we start with our simple crackling spice formula. We need a dash of oil in a pan. And then we're going to choose one of the head note spices. Remember, head note spices are the little seeds that are packed full of flavour. We drop them into oil, that way their honest flavours come out. And then we're going to add our rice grains in and cover the rice grains in that flavoured oil. That's how we start fried rice off. So I'm going to use, for a little change, we'll start with mustard seeds today. 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds. I'm using a cup of rice. And as soon as they start to crackle, now what works extremely well with fried rice is frozen peas. It's as simple as that. You've always got them in. Always make sure you have rice grains in, and you've always got pretty much a full main course. I have a few chopped carrots. They were lying around in the fridge. Pop those in, just fry them in with the spices a little. Just a token gesture, because the lovely thing is that these vegetables will boil in with the rice anyway, so we can't really go wrong. But it's nice just to caramelise them a little touch if we've got time. I've even got some long stem broccoli. Now, I know in the west we love the florets, in the east we love the stalks. They hold so much flavour. They take longer to cook just because they're so fibrous and so packed with flavour, but they are tender enough. Sounds crazy, try it. It seems to work very, very well with rice, broccoli and cauliflower stalks. In India, those are the parts of the vegetable that we in fact treasure more than the heads, believe it or not. Few florets, we'll throw those in just for a bit of visual texture. And we are pretty much ready for our rice. So 1 cup of washed basmati rice. Throw that in. Now, before we add the water, what I'm going to ask you to do is just toss those grains into that oil. And you'll see that they turn slightly glossy, and the spices, the mustard seeds, are nicely intermingled amongst them. So just toss it round. And what happens then is when we add the water, the rice grains remain a little bit individual because they're coated in this protective oil film. And it gives fried rice a slightly different texture to boiled rice. Boiled rice is kind of like a cloying, comforting, starchy sofa, whereas the fried rice is a bit more of an interesting, elegant dish with a bit more of a bite to it. The water. 2 cups of water to my 1 cup, of rice. In we go. Now, that will just cook itself. We've put the lid on the fried rice, we've switched the gas off, we're leaving it to cook. Now let's see how our boiled rice has fared. That looks like perfection to me. You can tell when the grains almost stand to attention. And it's cooked itself. Put a lid on about 5 minutes ago and switch the gas off. Now we just need to await the fried rice. That's ready to serve. Let's get a plate and a few spoons, and that could be the body of a real free-for-all.